his speech. Hello everyone, and thank you for being here this afternoon with us, especially to the parents and guardians who are joining us. My name is Alfred, and I'm one of the junior deans here at Queen's Campus. For those of you who don't know, the junior deans overview the co-curricular programme that we run alongside the academic courses here at Oxford Royale, and it's a delight to be here with you all. We are here today to celebrate everything we've achieved and participated in over the past 2 weeks, and I'm going to reflect on all the events you've been involved in with us. However, I would first like to reflect a little on where we are and perhaps put our time together in Oxford in a little bit of context. So, my background is I'm a historian, and so whenever I think about kind of this remarkable place that we're in together, I always like to reflect on a well-known legend from this part of the world, Oxford, which is a legend about a figure called Freaksweet, who is a Saxon lady who lived 1400 years ago here in England. And she lived in a rural part of the countryside, and from an early age dreamed of pursuing an education, of reading, exploring new ideas, and discovering something more expansive than the small provincial existence that she grew up with. The story goes that a local king attempted to stop Freaksweet from fulfilling her dream, viewing her learning as dangerous and subversive, and attempted to imprison her. So she fled away from across the countryside to a city called Oxford, where there was said to be a magical supernatural power that stopped anyone that objected to learning from getting into the city. Sure enough, when she arrived, she was able to enter and began learning at a place called Christ Church, which is just down the road from us, near the town hall where we were this morning. And when the king turned up, pursuing her across the countryside, this supernatural power stopped her from getting into the city. Now, we don't really know if the supernatural power was ever real, probably debatable, but something about the city seems to have had a power to protect those who want to come here and study and learn and seek new ideas. Over the following centuries, this magical shield that surrounded Oxford allowed it to emerge as one of the oldest seats of learning in the world, with various educational institutions operating within the city for at least 1,000 years. Queen's College, where we now find ourselves, has been here for at least 600 of those. By travelling to join us in this magical city, you have followed this character, Freaksweet, in this great tradition of education and discovery. Coming here over great distances in search of new ideas and experiences, with the ambition of learning new things and making fresh encounters, you have become temporary Oxonians, residents of the city of Oxford, and participated in the rich cultural milieu it has to offer. Part of this experience has involved your academic studies, the projects you have worked on with your teachers and presented to one another and guests at the exhibition today. However, this has also involved many experiences which exceed or go beyond the classroom, including making new friendships, discovering new places, and trying new activities. During my time with you, I've been delighted to observe so many of you jump into the diverse array of activities we have on offer, from punting to football, debating to Shakespeare, cultural exploration throughout the city and beyond. My personal highlights have included the London trip, where we visited sites from Westminster Square to Buckingham Palace, the football match, the Olympics on Sunday, and most of all the debate in the Oxford Union, that international celebrated seat of discourse and argument, where our team won over the audience to emerge victorious over the team from Balliol. I also want to cast your minds back to last week, when we attended the headline address given by Dr. Helen Sharman, the first British woman to go into space. Helen's talk overviewed the vast potential of space exploration and the multifaceted nature of its research implications. She showed how the future of a vast array of subjects, including biochemistry, robotics, computing, and even geopolitics, are intrinsically linked to space missions and projects, connecting with those subjects that we've already always conventionally linked with this field, such as astrophysics, maths, and astronomy. Helen highlighted how the future of all those disciplines lie in collaboration, communication, and shared enterprise, showing how a single shared ambition to discover and explore the universe beyond our planet can drive and support innumerable forms of knowledge acquisition and endeavour. I hope that during your time at Oxford Royale, you've tasted a little piece of what that means. Although no one here might have travelled into space, just from moving from the classroom to academic talks, to athletic activities, presentations, and various forms of research, you might have found something of that multidisciplined, multi-formed type of learning and discovery that she described. If you have ambitions of study at university, always remember that learning is about more than you find in your textbooks. It's about bringing your own personalities and thoughts to bear on a given subject, thinking originally and independently, and thinking about those new fields and spaces of exploration. It has been a pleasure to engage in these activities and spend time with you all over the last 2 weeks. I hope you enjoy the party and celebration tonight, and wish you the very best of luck with your futures. Thank you all for your time.